Thank you very much, Chair. I'm delighted to be here before the board again, a second time during COVID. I think we all hoped it would be in person this time round, so I am sorry about that. Just to echo everything Simon Berger said, we have a very good and effective operational working relationship with the Police Service of Northern Ireland. But recognise your push for time, just going through the report. The first thing I want to do is just talk to you very briefly about how serious and organised crime has changed throughout COVID. Sadly, criminals use every opportunity, including a global pandemic, to their own ends. I would describe the impact on Northern Ireland in three ways. First is we know that criminals are trying to make use of all the government stimulus package to make money, which is what so many of them do serious organised crime for. And we're working very hard with partners across government to target those who are abusing the schemes. The second and perhaps most sickening area is those offenders who seek to abuse children, who know that more children are at home on their screens and are using that to make contact with them and to either blackmail them into abusing themselves or worse still, abusing others. And the report contains detail of work that we've done in that regard. And then lastly, the movement of illegal migrants, whether by boat or by lorry, still continues to be a threat to the whole of the UK, and something that we take very seriously because, as we saw through the tragic events in the Purfleet area of Essex, it does lead to death. So those are the three areas where we've seen serious and organised crime change during this period. The reports, we've provided 2 reports since I last appeared before you, which detail our continued determination to target those serious and organised criminals who are impacting on the communities of Northern Ireland. Our major and moderate disruptions are higher than they have ever been, and you'll see our minor disruptions have gone down very slightly, and that's a direct agreement between ourselves and the Police Service of Northern Ireland, where Simon has encouraged us to focus in areas where there are powers that his officers can use themselves. Just to highlight a couple of areas from the report. So under Operations Median, 15-year sentence handed down to organisers of a £2.8 million worth of cocaine conspiracy. We've been leading on 5 CSA child abuse investigations through which we have safeguarded 10 children in Northern Ireland. And we have worked to tackle and disrupt the firearms threat to Northern Ireland and at the border under Operations Sonema and Operations Motorflow. We do continue to focus those who seek to abuse the border and strip organised criminals of their cash and their illegally gained assets, an area that I know you at the board have asked us to focus on historically. Just as 2 examples, we see £16 million worth of cocaine destined for Northern Ireland at Holyhead. The Northern Ireland-based lorry driver was charged and remanded. And we have obtained a recovery order by consent in respect of 7 residential apartments and 5 commercial units in the North Belfast area worth £650,000. But as well as doing that, you have access to all of the capabilities of the National Crime Agency. So the major crime investigative support capability in the last 12 months has supported 63 Northern Ireland major crime investigations, including murders, serious sexual offences and suspicious child deaths. And you've also asked us to focus our civil recovery team in the work they do in Northern Ireland, is that something that PSNI cannot do themselves. And so far in 2020, CRT have tasked 3 new civil recovery operations linked to Northern Ireland under Part 5 of the Proceeds of Crime Act, and they relate to over £5.1 million worth of assets. The total value of property frozen by the National Crime Agency in Northern Ireland is currently about £200,000. But our response to serious and organised crime in support of the board and the Police Service of Northern Ireland is not solely operationally focused, and we have done 3 significant things in this period. We've been working with the Northern Ireland DOJ alongside others to progress the commencement of the Criminal Finance Act powers in Northern Ireland. Indeed, an NCA lawyer recently provided evidence for the scrutiny panel. We continue to be involved in and contribute to the revision of the Northern Ireland Organised Crime Strategy, and we have commissioned the recently published National Assessment Centre Assessment. It's an intelligence document on the exploitation of polliers by OCDGs in recognition of this specific Northern Ireland threat, which will continue to inform the operational response of ourselves and the police service of Northern Ireland. We are, of course, in the run-up to the exit of the UK from the EU, and alongside Simon, the partners based in Northern Ireland, the DOJ, the Northern Ireland office and the Home Office, we have been working tirelessly, depending on whether it's a negotiated outcome or a non-negotiated outcome, to make sure that we can continue to keep all our citizens safe. I'm happy to take any questions that you may have, and I commend our report to you. Thank